Tesla up so much. Can we buy more today? Today, I will give you a one video to cover Tesla. Welcome to ymchannel. This channel is about trading strategy, money mindset to help you make more, learn more. Click like, subscribe, share with your friend. So this is Tesla. This is my indicator called YM Club Law. If you understand, we use three strategy to basically to look at the stock. First, the trend line. Okay, this blue line is the regular trend line. The other one, we look at the fund. Do they have money go in? And what is the do they have institution new money go in? What is the institution holding? And the next thing is the big volume buy and sell. So now we look at this Tesla. For the regular trend line, basically the downward mean downward trend, upward mean upward trend. They tell you the trend very quickly, much faster than other indicator or moving average. So now you can see the trend is still going upward. If we look at the so we buy basically when they change the trend from downward to upward, you buy in the beginning. Okay, you buy in the beginning here. And now we don't have any buy point with this indicator. Okay, another thing we look at the super long term is still going upward. This one for super long-term holder, we still go upward. And how about the fast one? The fast one to tell you the fast trend line, they tell you also to tell you very short term. If you're a very short term trader, you can use this red line. And I highly recommend you to use blue line to do the trade. But the red line is also to tell you, do they have any pullback risk? Okay, this is the thing. So now the red line is still going upward, but you can see basically, although today is up by 2.6%, we are still under this red line. Basically from yesterday, from 23rd September, Tuesday, basically it went down from this red line. So it means it start to be weak. Okay. Another thing I want you to check is, so if you track YM chip entry, you tell you this one tell you the institution when did they buy, and YM big buy basically to tell you the big volume trade, what are they doing. Basically, the red one is the net sell. Okay, so you can see even the purple line is the average. The purple line changed the direction. I mentioned you. If you're very, very short term in myself, the first thing, do you have any buy point? The answer is no. And if we look at OBOS, overbought, oversold, basically, we have the yellow candle already. When the yellow candle disappear and they drop below the last yellow candle, this is one of the sell points. For example, here. Okay, when the yellow disappear, the last yellow, the lowest price is the stop gain price, and then basically you sell here and you can avoid this kind of drop. Okay, so another thing, the money always go before the trend. Okay, so you look at here, the trend go downward and then they go downward. But this trend is only for short-term big volume trade. It doesn't really this single wave doesn't really affect the whole trend line here. You see, even they go downward, it doesn't mean this one go downward. You see here, they go stably until here. Until here, okay? So you need to have some kind of divergence. What does it mean, divergence? Divergence mean the fund is getting, so for example, the fund peak is lower and lower, and the money is getting higher, higher. It means they will have a bigger correction instead of the small one, just like this one. So now we are the same thing here, right? So for the one who follow me, you should buy at the lower price. So you should use the blue line as a stop loss, as a stop gain price. And if you did not follow my channel, if you're new and if you bought recently, so you need to be a bit careful, and you need to click like and subscribe to my channel now, because you basically you lost all of this kind of important information and you lost money. So now I want you to look at the YM big buys here first. Do we have any divergence here? If you look at the peak, right? The peak here, is it lower peak or higher peak? Number one, this is higher peak. It means the money they come in. Okay, even they go out doesn't matter because this is a short term go out. If they come with this kind of going out, like the peak is lower and lower, basically this is quite more important than the single peak. Okay, so we need to show few more lower peak to tell you this they will have a bigger correction. Okay, but of course, if you want to maximize your profit, you can also use this single indicator called OBOS, the yellow one. When they disappear, the last yellow candle, the lowest price as a stop gain price. You're making quite good profit because I'm making quite good profit right now. So another thing I want you to check is YM cheapest. YM cheapest, basically, you see this is institution holding and they have been really, really healthy. Look at this line, this purple line. It's very healthily going upward. So far we are good. We are doing good. We may have a very short-term pullback, but it's normal, right? Every single stock, when they go up so much, they need to have a break before they go to another race. Okay, so this is the update, and remember, we are forming a big platform right now for monthly chart. So if we look at this, you will understand what we're going on. So now, before, let's say for Tesla, we have only three big cycle. This one triangle, break out, go up. This rectangle, break out, go up. And the last video, watch it because I mentioned how to tell this is a breakout. If we wait, they break out this platform. This platform is too late. They have some trace here to tell you, hey, we are very, very likely to have a breakout. Okay, is it very clear? Okay, now the breakout is not yet, but we are looking good because if we look at this is a monthly candle. So this one will close end of this month, end of the September. If this one can go up, this candle go up, this red candle go up, we're looking really good. And the best is the whole candle body go above the red to have a fully confirmation. Okay, if we look at here, when the trend from downward to upward, and they look very good because this is the start of the bull market. And you want to catch this kind of wave because this kind of wave will go crazily, especially when the red above the blue already. And now we are above the blue. Okay, so this will go crazy. This one doesn't show the blue because it is relatively new. So there's no enough data for the blue. But here we can analyze this one. Okay, so basically when the red line is above the blue, and do we have the purple line? This one, we don't have a purple line yet. So when the red line go above the blue, when both go same direction upward, this boom. Basically, it takes very, very little time to have a very exponentially return. So this is crazy. So this one you need to watch very, very closely because you are about to break it. You see, they already go above the the strong resistance here I mentioned you now 437. But again, this candle is not yet closed. They can come back down again. It's possible. Okay, but does it look good? Look at this platform. Look at this way. We have a higher low way, higher bottom. So every single time they hit this line, they have a long lower wick. What does it mean? It means buying, 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 buying. Okay? So if you don't know how to look at the wick, you can also check my indicator called YM Big Buy here. So YM Big Buy here tell you very clearly the fund is moving in. You see upward, upward. And now we go above zero already. I told you when they have a big going up, this indicator will go above zero. Why? Because money is the main factor to push up the price. So it has to be it has to be a very strong one. So now this one, look at here. When they break out, when the trend change, when the trend change, they have this indicator to confirm you, hey, institution come in. And this indicator to tell you, hey, we are above zero, we are turning upward. This is a very positive side. Another side is the institution holding from downward to positive to going upward. So this is a very triple confirmation. This one, this time we don't have this indicator, the YM chip entry. Okay, so for monthly chart, this indicator doesn't show very often. This one we showing, the last one is 2019. And another one, there's no another one here, it's only once in their life, this one so far, because this one, this stock is not really that long period. This indicator will show up every 10 years, basically. It doesn't show very often. It shows very, like every, when they drop enough, when they have a huge investment, I say huge investment go in, you don't see it in the volume chart. You don't see the pattern. You thought maybe it's this free candle, but it's not, but it's this here. They're happening here. Okay? So you miss the opportunity at the bottom. So if you have this indicator, this is a very powerful indicator. You can subscribe it right now to this whole bundle, whole indicator bundle. You can click the link in the description, or you can join my long-term investor club. Basically, I will tell you, I will send you the chart like this, where monthly chart or weekly chart on some famous stock, they fresh discount signal. I will give you the chart and some notice, okay? And also I will recommend, I don't recommend, but I will show also some interesting stock. Okay, so now we go back. So now money go good, and we just need to wait the confirmation here. And for the daily chart, it may have some small correction soon because we already have the money going down. But in long term, the blue is still going upward. So this is the update today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Click like, subscribe, share with your friend, and see you next time. Bye.